All right. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, did you say wait?
No, we're good.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh boy.
Decided to take it up to the next level for you.
We didn't plan that one.
We did not plan that at all, guys. Hey, we are playing Da 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 today. It is a game all about building a language and then testing if we really know it. All these cards have different sounds that we will create the language. We have a great video in the description to learn it, but just pay attention.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you guys a fan of the Dada movement?
The what?
The Dada movement?
Dada
Yeah,
movement.
Dada.
What's that?
Did anyone call their dad Dada?
No.
All right.
No, I didn't grow up. I wasn't a pilgrim as a child.
Start.
Dada.
Dada!
Just so you guys know, watching this video, as soon as the game starts, we are not allowed to speak any current human language.
I
No
can't wait.
English, no Spanish, whatever we've got, we can only speak the language on these cards.
Dada.
So if you thought you could like listen to this video while you're like vacuuming or
No.
so sorry, it's gonna sound real silly.
No.
All right, everyone get out all your real words right now.
Words.
You.
Hey, we all heard that.
You guys didn't have anything to contribute?
all heard that.
All she said was you to Shane.
That's all she
That's all she wanted to say.
Honestly, famous last words.
We were
Yeah,
both
that's
just sitting in the silence, and I was like, what could I say to him?
If you speak any English, you have to take a shot.
Whoa. Oh my
vodka.
gosh, guys.
It's 10 a.m.
I hope I don't speak English.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We start
I'm
with
so
five.
excited.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay,
count
from
us
here
in.
on out, we can't speak anything.
Yeah, from right now in this moment, we cannot
Okay,
talk.
so starting now.
Starting now.
How about when the card flips?
Yeah, but the card
Okay, with the card flip.
Bye. Bye.
Sometimes I think I have a crush on all
Bye,
of you.
everyone.
Bye.
Also, like, I keep thinking that I'm gonna see the face of a watch.
It's here, yeah, there is one.
Oh,
There is one.
Oh,
It's
it's
down
on
there.
the other
side. It's coming.
It's this.
It's coming.
This.
Here
It's
it
this
comes.
type.
Here
No,
coming.
no,
It's
no.
You got me. I actually hate that. I don't like that.
Right?
That's very scary to me.
Yeah, it's
feel
very scary.
Okay, no more English.
Oh, sorry. I really that actually made me
It's
feel
messing
sick.
with me.
Okay.
That's how Alex taught Minecraft to kids.
Okay, no more language.
He's like, that's wrong.
Okay, starting now.
So blah.
Sha.
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 Bip, bip.
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 Shaw.
Bip.
Bip.
Unbip.
Bip sha.
Bip.
Shaw, bip. Shaw.
Shaw.
Bip.
Bip. Bip.
Sha.
Tep.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap. Tap.
Bip.
Shaw, bip.
Bip tap.
Bip. 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 Bip.
Ah.
Asha.
Asha.
Asha bip.
Asha bip.
Asha bip.
Ga.
Bip shot.
Bip cha.
Da.
Sha. Bip.
Okay.
Shaw me bip.
Sha bip.
Got me tap tap.
Yeah.
Shaw me bip. Gaha ta tap.
Sha. Sha.
Tap. Tap. Tip. A tip.
Bip.
Bip, bip, bip.
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 Bip. A ga ga ga. A ga ga.
Ga. Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
Ga. Tip.
Ah. Ah.
Ah.
Now ga ga ga.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sha sha.
Sha. Sha.
Tip.
Ah.
Tip.
Bip ga. A ga.
Ah.
Bip ga tep. Tep bip.
Tap.
Tep.
Tap.
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 Tap, tap, tap.
Tap.
Tap, tap. Oh.
Sha.
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 Sha, 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 sha.
Sha. Sha. Sha.
Sha.
Sha tap.
Sha tep. Sha tep.
Tep ga.
Tap,
Tap ga.
Tepka. 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 Tepka.
Tep. Tep. Tepa.
Bip. Ga.
Ga. Bip.
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 Bip. Bip. Bip. Bip. Bip. Bip. Sha.
This is awesome.
Sha.
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 Tap a. Tap a.
Tep a.
Tep.
Tap a.
Bip sha. Bip sha.
Aga.
Aga.
Ah.
Aga.
Ah, ga.
Bip.
Aga.
Bip. Bip.
Bip. Bip.
Bip. Bip.
Bip.
Bip.
Bip a. Bip a.
Bipa. Bipa.
Aga.
Bip.
Bip.
Bip. Bip ga.
Tep.
Sha bip.
Tep.
Sha bip.
Sha bip.
Sha, sha.
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 Tep sha.
Sha.
Tep sha.
Tep sha. Tep sha.
Tep sha.
Tap
Sha tep. Sha
Tep
tep.
sha.
Sha
Tap, sha, tap, sha, tap, sha.
Tep sha.
Tap sha.
Tep sha. Sha tep.
Sha. Sha. Shaga.
Tap, sha.
Shaga.
Sha.
Shaga.
Sha.
A.
Aga.
Bip a.
Bipa.
Bip.
Bip a.
A.
Ah.
Tap a. Tap a.
Tep a.
Tap
Tep
a.
Tepa. Tepa. Tepa.
Tep.
Ship. Bip. Bip a.
Bip a.
Bip, ah, bip, ah.
Bip a.
Bip a.
Bipa.
Sure.
Bipa.
Tap sha ga a bip.
Ga bip.
Agba.
Ga bip.
Agba.
Tep sha. Tep sha.
Ga bip.
Tep sha.
Bika beka.
Tep sha.
Ga bip.
Ga bip.
Bipka.
Tap, sha, tap, sha, tap, sha, tap, sha.
Tepsha. Tepsha.
Tap, sha.
Tepsha.
Tap, ah.
Y'all legit sound like Sims right now.
Tep sha.
Ah, ah.
Tep sha.
A.
Bip.
Tep sha.
Bip.
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 Bip a.
Tep sha.
Tap, sha.
Bip. Bip a. Tap a. Tap.
A.
A. Sha tap tap sha. Sha tap.
Tep sha. Tep sha. Tep
Ga.
sha.
Ga.
Tap sha.
Tep sha.
Tep sha.
Tap sha.
Tep sha.
Bip.
Tap sha.
Tep sha.
Sha tap. Bip. Bip tap. Bip tap.
Bip
Bip
tap.
tap.
Bip tap.
Bip tap.
Okay, guys, here comes the guessing round. I'm going to choose 6 images, and I have to have my team try to guess which image I want using our language on the board. If they guess it right, we move on. If they guess it wrong twice, we lose everything. Are we ready?
Sha.
Sha.
Sha. Sha. Sha.
Okay, goodbye, English.
Sha. Sha tep a.
Sha bip.
Sha bip.
Sha bip.
Ah, sha bip.
Sha bip.
Sha bip.
Ah.
Sha bip.
Bip. Sha bip.
Sha bip.
Sha bip.
Ah bip.
Abip.
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 A bip.
Abip.
Bip.
Bip. Abip. Abip.
Abip.
Abip.
Abip.
Oh.
Abip. Abip.
Ah.
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 Abip.
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 Abip. Abip.
Abip. Abip.
Bip.
Abib.
Gabip. Ga'a. Abip.
Abib.
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 Abip. Bip. Bip.
Abib.
Bip. Ah. Ah. Bip. What the?
Abib.
Tip.
Abib.
Abip. Abip.
Bip. Abib.
Sha.
Tip. Tip. Abib.
Abip.
Abib. Abib.
Abip. Abip.
Abib. Abib.
Abib.
Abib.
Gaga.
Abib.
Gaga. Ah. Tap.
Abib. Abib.
Well, because when you said
We can't talk about the language yet.
We can't talk anymore.
Abip.
where's my
Abip.
shot? Where's my
Abip.
shot?
Tap, 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 tap.
Where do you guys?
Ooh, tap.
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 Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap. Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Ooh, tap.
Tap. Tap. Oh, tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap. Tap.
Tap. Ga. Ga.
Tap.
Ga.
Ga.
Ga. Ga.
Tap.
Tap. Tap. Ga.
Ga.
Ga. Sha.
Bip.
Sha. Sha. Sha.
Sha. Sha. Sha.
Sha.
Sha. Tap.
Sha.
Tap.
Ga.
Tap.
Bip.
Tap.
Ah. Bip. Ah. Bip. Ah.
Bipa.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap. Tap. Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Let's go!
Ooh. Tap ga.
Tap.
Tap ga.
Tap. Ga.
Okay, now.
Tapasha bipga.
Tepa.
Tap. Ah.
Tapa bip sha.
Alright, Arash's.
Sha bip.
Shaga bip. Top.
Shaga. Tap. 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 Gasha bip hot tap shaba. Shiga beta tepa.
Bip. Ah. Tap. Sha. Ga. Ah.
Shiga tip bip tika sha.
Ga. Sha. Ga. Sha.
Gaasha.
Ga.
Gaasha.
Ga.
Ga.
Okay. Gaga.
Ashaga.
Ga.
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 Oh,
Ga.
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 Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
ga. Ga.
Bip bip ga. Ga.
Ga.
Bip. 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 Bip.
Bip.
Bip. Bip. Bip.
Way up.
Bip.
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 Bip. Bip. But bip.
Bip.
Ga.
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 Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
Ga.
All
Ga.
right, guys, you're gonna have to lock it in.
Ga.
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 Welcome to Space Jam.
Every time you're gonna do it, they're gonna whistle at you.
Ga.
Ga. Ga. Ga. Ga.
Gaasha. Gaasha, bip bip.
Tip.
How about to go? Ha.
Tip. Ga ship it ta ga tippa.
Ga 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 ga. Sha 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 sha.
Shabib.
Shabib.
Tep. Ah.
Tip.
Tap.
Tip.
Tap.
Ah.
Tep. Ah.
Tap. Ah.
Tip
Tap.
ah.
Ah. Tap. Ah.
Tepa.
Tippa. Tippa.
Tepa. Tepa.
Tepa.
Tepa. Tepa.
Tepa.
Ah,
We
ga.
were too fast.
Oh, because there's like flashing light.
Agasha.
Tep. Tep. Sha.
Ga.
Tip.
Shepta.
Shepta. Shepta.
Hey, Shepta.
Bibga.
Shepta. Shepta. I'm Shepta.
Bip.
Bip. Shepta.
Bip. Bip.
Shepta. Shepta. Shaga.
Sha.
Shaga. Shaga.
Shaga. Shaga.
Got tip. Got tip. Got tip. Hey, tip. Let's see a bit of sha. Shabeba. Try tip.
Try tip.
Bip tip.
Oh, it's tender greens. I'm talking about lunch. Lock me up.
Sha'a.
Sha.
I only drew 5 cards like an idiot, so we're playing with 5 cards.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Shaga. Bep.
Sha'eb.
Tip.
Sha'eb bip.
Sha'a. Sha'a. Sha'a.
Sha'a.
Y'all locking that?
You need to stop. Sha'a.
Sha'a.
Aga'a. Tepipaga.
Tep. Bip.
Tepa
Bip.
Tepa.
Bip.
Tepa.
Teppa.
Bip.
Bip.
Tepa. Bip.
Tap bip.
Tep. Bip.
Tep.
Tap. Teppa. Bip.
Tep.
Tep.
Tap.
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 Okay.
Tepa. Bip. Bip.
Teppa. Teppa. No, Tepsha.
Bip.
Teppa. Bip.
Bib.
Bip. Bip. Bip.
Teppa. Bip.
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 Bippa.
Tepa.
Bip. Teppa. Bip.
Bip bip.
Teppa. Bip.
Tap bip.
Tepa. Bip. Tepa. Bip.
Tepa bip.
Tepa. Bip.
Tep. Tep.
Teppa. Bip.
Tep bip. Tep.
Teppa. Bip.
Tepa. Bip.
Tap bip. Tap bip.
Teppa. Bip.
Tap. Tap.
Teppa. Bip.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tep bip.
Teppa. Bip.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap bip.
Teppa. Bip.
Tepa bip.
Ah.
Tepa. Bip.
Bip.
Tepa. Bip.
Bip. Ah. Tap.
Tap a bip.
Tap a bip. Tap a bip. Tap a bip. Tap a bip too.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Oh.
Tap.
Tap
A
a
bip.
bip.
Tap a bip.
Tap a bip.
Tap a bip.
Tap a bip.
Tap up it.
And tap a bit back to you.
We didn't die.
That was
Oh
so
my
hard. How is
God.
it hard? I didn't get that one.
I took
got that
I took
one.
the
It
tip
was
of
the
the sword,
object
so
going
the arrow.
through the heart.
Well, for me, bip.
It was the arrow
What?
that was a tool that was going through.
No, no, no.
What you thought
Wait,
the actual, like,
please
I know the
explain.
categories, yeah,
please
but
explain
this one-
tap a bip to me because I didn't get that one.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
what did we all think the categories were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amanda,
Well,
what
this
did you
Tep,
think?
I thought Tep was objects, objects in the house that you could use to your advantage. I thought Shaw was like technology.
Shaw was
things that
plug-in
were like
to me.
plug-in technology.
So funny.
That's why like objects. That's the thing. That's what was confusing.
Different in my mind
Completely.
Ga was food. Bip was creature, life. Also, I think like rats, mouse are like dark, so like underworld. So I was almost thinking skull. And then this is like nature, the elements. Ah is air. Anything in the air.
Oh.
Like anything in the air that can be in the air.
Just to save time, mine was exactly what Amanda was.
Okay. Yeah.
This was the only one that was
Is that
like
really what you feel?
What'd you say?
Is that really what you feel?
It is, but it's weird that you didn't get this.
I don't understand that one.
see for that was the object, the tep was the arrow, and then the heart was the creature.
See, that's wild because me and Alex, we were both thinking bip, but then I threw in tip because heart and this is like,
Yeah, what did everyone think that was?
yeah, was that like Red Cross?
I didn't like that there.
Hospital.
I didn't like that there.
See, I didn't like it there.
Healthcare.
Well, because it felt like a concept to me.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I wanted it to be like 'cause
Human
it's
life.
for people.
Wait,
But
this was
let's
human
keep
life?
Let's keep going.
Sorry.
Let's go. So what did you think?
I mean, like, I was pretty much on the same board with all that stuff. This is the only one that was really weird for me because the swimming guy, because I was thinking like sky stuff, but then this guy's in the water.
Yeah.
Like, I would put him
was
more
confusing.
towards like Bip, but it's also an action.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking like, oh, like things flying or moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like that's why like Tepa Bip for the heart one made a lot of sense to me because I'm like, that's an object flying through a living thing.
I was actually quite different, I think. The way that I was thinking was more specific, maybe. Tep was very specific in that it was things that you could sit on.
Sit on a sword?
I specifically was like things that you could sit or like hold or grab.
Yep.
And then with Shaw, I thought it was things that you could see. So like items like the television, the compass, things that you could see.
Wow.
Ga was things that you could consume. And then Bip, I thought it was like anything that you could connect with, like in creatures, animals, life. That's why I was kind of saying Bip for this guy at the beginning. For me, was things that you could see. So things like a rainbow, things like
But
things
this
up
was
in the
also
air.
C.
More like watch,
Got
I
it,
guess.
got it.
Like things that you can watch like on TV and stuff, and then this is more like sighting, like a meteor or something outside.
Interesting.
Cool.
For me, Bip was like, this is life, creatures, people. And that's why I wanted that there because it's like to swim. Because
Yeah.
for me was elements and things that are like of life but aren't
why
people.
That's why that raindrop with the unicorn, that's why I was so solid on the raindrop
Right.
here.
But a raindrop
'Cause I was
doesn't
like,
have anything to do with a living creature.
Swimming in water.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's the
that's
act
where
of
you got-
swimming in water.
Water
so a
is just
person-
water.
I was
So
worried
Tep-
that you'd get trapped on raindrop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because also rain is how rainbows happen.
But I would have said it like because that's why it's so funny how different it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would have said for
Yeah.
that.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then this one, I think I messed this up a little bit because this was like, objects you can use, and that's why airplane for me was Tep because it's like you're using it in the elements,
yes.
out in the elements.
Right, yeah, that made sense.
And then like I messed up around here where it's like this for me was like objects that you don't necessarily use and hold in your hand. But then that was kind of a weird thing where it's like, oh, it's food, just like thought it's food, but it's like a tool for
Yes.
food.
Right,
So
yeah.
that's where it kind of got confusing for me.
Well
and then this
done.
one felt more like an idea
Yeah.
where it's like is kind of like elements of things that
healthcare.
you need. And it's also a tool.
Yes.
So that's why it was such a weird one.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Definitely what we need.
Shane?
At first I was like, oh, we're gonna make like scary. because it's like that
I thought that
drowning
too.
sword. Like I was
that
like,
too.
we're going there, and then I was like, oh, we're not going there.
You saw him
this-
thought drowning.
Well, I just thought like, oh,
very
like
shame.
precarious
That's
or precarious.
fair.
I kind of neglected a few. I was like, I'm forgetting this one. I'm
Me too,
forgetting
me
this
too.
one. These are confusing me from the
Me too.
get-go. And with Biff, I was like animals, and I was like, I don't. I'm like, oh, I understand your explanation now, but I didn't understand it then. This I took as like healing, so I was like, oh, this should be more related to God, but we put it far away, so I was like, I don't know what this all
Whoa,
means.
that's so interesting.
So I actually, I took this either as things you look at or definitely electronics items. And so TEP was like, you sit, like these were all sitting things, or I was like things you inhabit maybe. So like the barn. And then I was like, I don't see how this relates
Either.
to
Yeah,
it.
I messed that
So
one
I
up.
just was like, Tepshaw is items.
I
So
saw
was
it
like,
as
oh, it's
items
a-
then.
I was like, it's not
Yeah.
even one
Yeah.
of these, it's the combo of
Yes.
these two. We're kind of like, just set it over there, that's
Yes.
Tepshaw. Which should have been then that technically
Yeah.
as an item you use, but I was like, oh, it's
Exactly, I know.
sure. But then I was also like, oh, if this is water, why is this not related
Right.
to it?
The funny thing is, I thought this whole time, I totally misread what that picture was. I thought that was the little balls that you hit and they go.
Funny.
But I totally got this because of this one, because this one was such a complex thing. So I was like, oh, Tep Ba Bip. So this is a complicated one. So it's like, yeah, love can be a thing you use. It's for people to feel, and it is like magical. And that's how my brain.
100%.
Yeah.
But also, what's funny about this one is this one threw me a loop because it's love, right? It could be love, but it could also be the human heart, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And if this hospital wasn't here, I wouldn't have said Tep Ba Bip.
Yeah.
This was the first one where I used another card to help me show what I meant rather than the word.
Funny. I was not even thinking about it. I was just like, oh, this is kind of just big. I was like, this is big things that
That's why I didn't
can't
And that's why I
really
thought
categorize.
big. That's why I was choosing between Ah Bip or Tep Ba Bip. And I added Tep Ba Bip just to ground you guys in body and like life and hospital.
See,
That was
I
really
didn't
good.
understand that once. I didn't know why this was here, so I didn't connect to that.
And
But
also-
Where would you put this one?
I have no idea.
I think it's perfectly
It
there.
really kind of is.
yeah.
It is universal
I think it's
healthcare.
middle. I think it's middle because like healing food, healing creature.
True.
I don't know.
It's funny though,
I don't
but
know.
because when it came to my turn, I knew that people had different definitions.
Me too.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
based. I'm
that's
trying to
gonna be every
combine.
time.
That's exactly why.
But I was like, I know that like I knew that this one was like, this is a miscellaneous corner.
Yeah.
I was like, we all probably have a
Yes.
different idea
Yeah.
of what that category
It's exactly
is.
why I was scared, because once we had done all these rounds, it got to me and I was like, I think my BIP is different than your guys' BIP. So I didn't want to label it a BIP unless I knew what your BIP was.
Yeah.
Did anyone think like death?
No.
Oh.
Great.
Well, in the beginning,
I would put
think
that over
Ian
here.
I
wanted
saw like
to do
rat,
this
like
together.
sewer
Yeah,
stuff, and I was like,
I just like the idea of the rat eating the cheese.
I got nervous.
Yeah.
I got nervous at the beginning when we put cheese and rat. I was like, we
Me
have a rat
too.
category now. I was like,
know.
that's- we are
I
I was
was
like,
just-
we have a Pixar
I just
character.
like the little image
Yeah.
and then just
I think we have a better understanding now of
Yeah.
like less than making a story, more of like a larger group that's
But
several images.
Generalized.
Arasha, how lucky were you to get the pizza with the cheese?
Bro.
Because that burger.
I know.
The burger though was
Yeah.
so helpful.
I was like, that's an animal product
Yeah,
more so.
but that's when I pointed at the pepperoni because I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know
Also
if
an
I'm
animal
Cheese,
product.
cheese pizza.
But
Yeah,
yours was
but I was
more
like, burger.
animal.
More meat on that
Like that's more meat
That's
than
exactly
pepperoni.
what I was going for.
But I did want to make sure we were.
yeah.
And then Courtney, yours was the
barn, Tep, right?
Hers,
No,
hers
this
was
was
candle, which is like
candle.
things that you can hold and also
And,
were-
that's why you said
Peppa.
elements.
element.
Literally, it was perfectly fair. The both of those were because I only saw the first one. I didn't see the rest.
Yeah.
Right. So you only see. I think that's part of the challenge of the game is you see yours. That's
Yeah.
the word, and then you don't see the other ones that are
And then
shuffled
you see what
in.
they'll fall for.
Yeah.
What I thought was interesting was some people wanted to make everything have a space, and that stressed me out. Like you said, you had to ignore stuff because
Yeah, I just
when these categories were getting what is it?
Like complicated.
chosen.
Or like it was ruining the integrity of the category when something was forced. Because then I was like, wait, now I don't know what you mean.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
if we're forcing cards to fit, that's why I like kind of wanted us to put them off the side. But once we would like look at each other and be like, do you see how this could work? That brings our categories together.
I think that's what the strategy is. What you said, Shane, it's not necessarily your thinking and being like, well, this makes sense to me, but rather understanding how everyone else was analyzing it in the beginning to properly communicate it when
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Because if something doesn't work for you, because it happened at the top where a lot of people were like, yeah, got it. And then some people were like, no. And that means we're not in agreement.
Right.
Yeah.
So like if we were to play it again, I would be like, let's make sure everyone knows
Everyone.
why this is both and bip.
Don't move on unless you're in agreement. I also think less people obviously would make
Oh,
it
for
easier.
sure.
But where's the fun?
But where's the fun in that? Right. No, exactly.
So that was Da Da Da, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, watching us play. And if we play it again, put in the comments some silly sounds that would be in the next language. And who else you want to have play it?
Yeah, if something is a shaw, tep, ga, bip, and ah to you, put that in the comments.
Yeah.
Put in the comments.
Bye,
Universal
Bip.
healthcare. Oh,
Shaga!
Tap. Shot tap. Shot tap.
Got on my tab.